Kenya is the cradle of civilization. It can also be the end of championship ambitions for rally drivers without extraordinary endurance and tenacity. The Marlborough Safari Rally, staged every Easter in Kenya, is simply the greatest test of car and driver in the world. As with the country's celebrated big game, it is a matter of the survival of the swiftest and the fittest. The Marlborough Safari is one long, natural, unrelenting, unforgiving, unforgettable open-road achievement of the impossible, and has become as much a part of the East African nation's heritage as its wildlife, its mountains, its jungles, its rift valleys. First car to tackle the treacherous 5,000 kilometers across equatorial Africa is fittingly the First Lady of rallying. Number 2 is Ari Vatanen of Finland, in one of the 2 Opel Asconas entered. On his native turf with a powerful, proven car. The bulk of the 1983 entries are private, but the front runners are factory teams. Audi competing in the Marlborough Safari for the first time. As teams clock in at the 26 control points on the first leg, penalties for arriving late or early begin to mount. A lot of things moving as the second leg unfolds. A battle of tactics as well as speed appear to loom for the third leg after a rather cautious second. Vic Preston has not only retained his lead in the Audi Quattro, he has extended it. He would again be ahead of the dust storm for the third and final leg, and that was the key to his success in the second. Preston still leads, but a broken turbocharger cuts his advantage severely. Preston holds on to the honours, but his long stop for repairs has forced him to abandon the tactics that served him so well. Instead of driving at his own pace, he must go flat out to keep ahead of the fast-closing competition. Later, a rock hidden in the flying dust would eliminate his suspension and his victory hopes. Salomon has been in the thick of things from the start and stands ready to inherit the lead again should the others falter. Tremendous development problems with their new model, the 240 RS. Every factory team is aware that, in spite of enormous preparation, stretching from Preston in the lead back to the last stragglers hours behind. The dust added another hazard to an already risky undertaking. Merck's Opel Ascona number 2 threatened to make it a three-way finish for cars at the start. Only 3 remain. Nicola and Mouton continue in the 2 remaining Quattros, Vatanen in the sole Opel, by some unknown entry. It is highly improbable, but on Safari, rallying is a string of improbable. Nicola in the Quattro number 6. An inspired duel to Nairobi and the final clocking of the contest. Mouton was again up to second place when she lost a rear wheel for the second time in the rally. welcome the victors. Ari Vatanen drove a fast, well-judged race to snatch the lead at exactly the right time and hold on to it. The Finnish champion is the first to mount the ramp which he left 5,000 grueling kilometers earlier, winning in only his second attempt at the safari. Vatanen was 6 minutes ahead of countryman Hannu Mikkola, a blink of an elephant's eye in such a long and impossible test. But that blink was enough to make Ari Vatanen and Terry Harriman the undisputed champions of the world's toughest and greatest motor rally.